What's up, my poker players? Today we're going to get into a history of poker from the beginning of the game all the way to online poker as we know it today. Which game and region poker originates from is up for debate. Some historians believe poker is a direct descendant of the Persian game As-Nas. Some other historians argue that the game is likely descended from the Irish polka, the French poke, or the German potion. It is possible that all these earlier games influenced the development of poker as we know it today. What truly distinguishes poker from the earlier games is the betting that's involved with poker. From around 1750 to 1800, the game started to spread around the U.S., beginning around the Mississippi River region, and with the invention of commercial gambling, it moved up the Mississippi by riverboats. And once up the Mississippi, with the gold rush, the game began to spread to the west. Soon after the spread throughout the U.S., the 52-card deck became standard. Previously, a reduced 20-card deck was occasionally used in heads-up and smaller games. With the 52-card deck, then came the flush added to the game. During the Civil War, the straight was then added, and around 1875, wildcard poker was created. Lowball and split pot poker were created around 1900. And finally, community games like Texas Hold'em were first introduced around 1925. Community card games changed the game of poker into a more strategic game by adding 2 more rounds of betting. After Texas Hold'em spread throughout Texas, it was introduced in Vegas in 1967 by a group of Texans, including Crandell Addington, Doyle Brunson, and Amarillo Slim. In 1970, Benny and Jack Binion created the World Series of Poker. In 72, there were only 8 entrants. By 82, there were over 100. And 92 well over 200. During this time, Doyle Brunson wrote and self-published his book, Super System, which was originally sold for $100. This book revolutionized the way poker was played at the time. A link to this book is included in the video description, which is now available on Amazon for $22. Prior to poker becoming widely televised, the movie Rounders gave the world a view of poker as a lifestyle. This movie is available in its entirety by the links in the video description as well. In 1998, the first online poker game was dealt on Planet Poker. In the early 2000s, poker experienced an incredible surge in popularity due to online poker and TV broadcasts. By 2010, the World Series of Poker reached an incredible 7,319 entrants. What online poker could provide that casinos couldn't were cheap or even free poker tables and tournaments because of the low overhead costs instead of running a brick and mortar casino poker room. From 2001 to 2005, online poker revenues grew from $82.7 million to an incredible $2.4 billion. In 2006, however, online poker in the U.S. experienced an incredible setback with the Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act. Several groups have since been created in opposition to the Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act, including the Poker Players Alliance and the Safe and Secure Internet Gambling Initiative, both of which I will include links in the video description. Online poker within the U.S. has experienced some major setbacks, but the industry is still thriving and available to U.S. citizens through a limited amount of sites, which are included in the video description below. In my opinion, along with many others, poker should not be considered internet gambling since it is a game of skill and mental aptitude comparable to games such as chess, and therefore should not be included within the internet gambling genre. Thanks for watching, my poker players. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do it now. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, share it with anyone who might be interested, and if you have any comments or questions, leave those in the comment section below. In the next video, we will get back to the 100K challenge, and I will expand on the evolution of online poker in a later video as well.